So what is knowledge management? Knowledge management is a set of tools, techniques, methods, approaches, ways of working, behaviours even, that are all designed to help an organisation be more effective. Simple as that. So how does that differ from other toolkits and management movements like Six Sigma or Lean? Well, for me the difference is that knowledge management focuses very much on the know-how and the know-who. How do you put that to work more effectively in an organisation? How do you share the key points, the key rules of thumb? How do you ensure that the right contacts are made such that people have the conversations they need to have at the beginning of a project before everyone gets into action? So for that reason, knowledge management is quite a broad church of techniques and approaches. For me, that's what makes it so interesting. So you could find yourself looking at tools which help you to identify and support the networks in an organisation, networks or communities of practice, ways of mapping how people are connected, ways of improving those connections, looking at who talks to who trusts whom, and how you can optimise that. You could equally well look at how good is an organisation at learning. Learning before activities, learning after activity. How do you ensure that the lessons you capture after a project are meaningful, they're full of recommendations and useful action points for somebody? It could be about how do you encourage a team to learn continuously during their activity rather than waiting till the end of a major project before they take the time to pause and reflect and learn. So it could be about learning, could be about networks, could equally well be around how we capture knowledge such that the value can be multiplied. How do you take a nugget, an insight, and capture it in such a way that people are intrigued, interested, want to read more, want to get in touch with the person who wrote it? So how do you package that up in a way that doesn't destroy all of the emotion, all of the context, but seems to carry it with it? So much more use of multimedia, much more use of connections to some of the social media tools so that you're only ever one click away from a conversation. Finally, it has a lot to do with the way in which we behave, the way in which we work, the culture which we establish and support and nurture or come against as leaders in organisations. So how do you come against a not invented here culture? How do you support and make it safe for people to share their experiences and learn from those and share their failures as well as successes? So knowledge management encompasses all of these things: behaviours, technologies, processes, learning, networks. And for me, that's what makes it such an exciting discipline.